You know what the average attendance is when Caitlyn Clark plays home or the road?
What?
15,300.
Wow.
Okay.
Everybody loves a winner, and tonight the Atlanta Dream set the record for the biggest crowd to watch a WNBA game in Georgia history.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlyn Clark effect.
Speaking of freak athletes, Caitlyn Clark effect has now hit the WNBA. It has been announced today.
But the best basketball of the weekend, the best player in America, the best shooter in America, Caitlyn Clark at us.
Because of her extensive
impact on the basketball court has fans whispering comparisons to none other than LeBron
goal
James
percentage
himself.
It's not, there's no hyperbole here. Watch her play. She plays at a high level, highly skilled. She's the best passer in America, and she's the best shooter in America.
Her effectiveness comes from her fearless ability to finish at the rim. With a stunning 62.7% shooting percentage inside 5 feet, Clark now stands as the top guard in the league when it comes to
league's top big guys.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer. Crazy though, just because her shot is like that, it's at that level. If you really watch, like, her floor game is as impressive. So it's kind of the total package. And the friends are breaking that record, and the amount of attention that she has gained over the course of these last couple of years. Every building she goes into, there's a different energy. Like, it's great for her, great for women's basketball.
She has been very good in
rim now puts her in the same conversation as some of the league's
from the Olympic break.
There's still such a long way to go, because in the end,
look, this guy's embarrassing, bro.
You're bright, you're right, and as a result, the shine comes your way in the eyes of a lot of people in America.
Yeah, but it's race baiting rhetoric that's adding fuel to a fire. It's like enough with the racist BS. She's nasty. She knows how to ball.
Because of her ability to the floor and attacks the basket with absolute fearlessness, Clark draws shades of LeBron James. In the past, I've compared her to Jason Kidd's rebounding and breakneck playmaking, Steve Nash's creative vision, and Steph Curry's limitless range. Curry for her deep-range brilliance, Nash for her imaginative orchestration. Yet somehow Clark blends all of it into her own
imaginative play.
Everybody else is jealous. They're pissed off because you're getting this, like, it's ridiculous. And we're never going to advance as a species, and we're never, if he keeps having that type of attitude. It's ridiculous. It's like, what? Everything has to go back to race. Everything has to keep going back to race. She's really good. Let it be that. And the other players should shut the hell up. Like, nobody was talking about your league. Nobody cared about the WNBA until that girl, Caitlyn Clark, I don't care what color she is, she's ridiculous, she's nasty, and now people are watching, and you guys are talking shit about her?
When you combine all of these together, the resemblance to LeBron becomes impossible to ignore, especially in the way she attacks defenses with that fierce, unrelenting scoring style.
Hold on, I think you're a great basketball player. I mean, I can't play like you do.
Yeah, we know. And obviously, I can't tell jokes like you do.
We've said it over and over, and the numbers prove it. When these two teams first clashed, an astonishing 17,576 fans tuned in, drawn by the electrifying pull of Caitlyn Clark's performances on television.
The league could not be in a more exciting place than it is right now.
Certainly, the attention on women's basketball right now is at an all-time high, and this league has been poised and ready for at least the last 2 decades for this moment. We have the star power, we have the elite play on the floor, but it's been a bit of a hidden gem. Well, it's not going to be hidden much longer, and a lot of that is because of this draft class and Caitlyn Clark.
The Gateway Center, home of the Atlanta Dream, normally holds around 3,500 fans. But when Caitlyn Clark comes to town, everything changes. In their recent matchup against the Phoenix Mercury, even with a legendary superstar who has defined women's basketball for 2 decades, only 3,200 fans showed up. They couldn't even fill a smaller arena against Diana Taurasi. Yet the upcoming game against the Atlanta Dream is expected to shatter Georgia's WNBA attendance record. The demand is so overwhelming that the arena is resorting to selling standing room tickets just to squeeze everyone in. The Dream have been blasting the showdown across social media with a bold rallying cry. *We walk among legends. This is the record. Asterisk, they're going all in to turn this into a historic moment, dropping an adrenaline-pumping hype video to make sure fans feel the electricity.
History that's about to happen.
And you said there's been a robust conversation around the Final Four. I don't know what's bigger than robust, but it got even bigger this season. It's robustier this year. And how do we play? How do we build off of last year? More talent, more eyes on the game, more bodies here at the draft to cheer and celebrate this draft class. It's gotten better and better.
How many fans are they bracing for this time? Could we see 17,700? Or maybe even push past 18,000 for this Atlanta Dream showdown. This is exactly what we call the CC effect. The last time these two teams met, a jaw-dropping 17,575 people packed the arena, all drawn by the star power.
5 people attended.
The league.
Came from Canada to
Saskatchewan, Canada.
That's a long walk.
We drove 23 hours.
Whoa, hold on a second. 2C, I'm going to guess. Let me guess.
Caitlyn Clark.
Fans are drawn to Caitlyn Clark for her skill or the way she elevates everyone around her. It's her magnetic presence that pulls people in. The question everywhere becomes the same. Asterisk, are you here to watch tonight? Caitlyn Clark? Asterisk, the amount of attention she commands is unreal. And it doesn't stop at the U.S. border. Her influence has gone global, with fans in other countries just as captivated by everything
also
she does
obsessed
on the
with
court.
her.
That 36 of 40 Indiana Fever games will be nationally broadcast next year. Last year, the Indiana Fever had one game nationally televised. Next year, 36 of 40, let's get her on TV.
The Indiana Fever
has suddenly become the must-see event in town, with this matchup being hyped as the biggest game of the entire season. Caitlyn Clark has this rare ability to captivate crowds and elevate women's basketball beyond the sport itself. When she's in the building, it instantly becomes the hottest ticket around, just like when the Yankees or the Lakers
come to play.
Talking with Sue Bird, I think she uses a great word to describe what it's like watching Caitlyn. And she says, it's thrilling. We know she's great. We know she's captivated the country. Why? What about Caitlyn makes her so captivated?
Caitlyn Clark is different from any other player we have ever seen in the women's game, and it starts with the distance with which she shoots the basketball. We've never seen a player shoot from that deep range with that kind of efficiency.
Every time Caitlyn Clark steps on the court, the Atlanta Dream ups the stakes, moving the game from their smaller venue to a much larger arena and making sure everyone knows it. They fully understand the buzz she generates and are clearly savoring the electric anticipation that follows
around
her
Caitlyn.
everywhere.
I like her attitude. I think she's got good sportsmanship. She lets things roll off of her. She's just an all-around great player. And the logo threes.
I think she's done a lot, and working with the group that she's with just brought a lot of to the WNBA.
The Dreams propagate is unstoppable. When Caitlyn Clark hits town, you can only hope other teams take a page from their playbook, stepping up to actively promote their games and ride the wave of excitement she brings.
Yeah, it was great. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. I thought we came in here and we competed hard. That was the thing. Like, we knew they were going to want to win, so we came out with the same mindset of wanting to win. I think we were down 2 at halftime, and I thought we started the third quarter really strong, and that's what kind of set the tone for that whole second half. And then never hurts when Enrique gets really hot like that. It's just kind of like give her the ball and let her do her thing.
Just mentioning the game isn't enough anymore. They're already announcing it's a sellout. Every seat is taken. So, if you thought you could stroll in and snag a spot, think again. Standing room tickets are now the only option, the kind of crowd energy you usually see at a Major League Baseball game. How will the Indiana Fever respond? Another slow start like last time isn't an option. If Nalissa Smith is on fire, fantastic. But if not, adjustments need to be made. The same goes for Kelsey Mitchell. Every possession counts, especially as the WNBA season nears its climax. If the other team shoots 25% from the floor and we hit 35% from 3, victory should be ours. But any sluggish start or missed shots could shift momentum. Watching Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell find their rhythm will be key. Coach Christie's rotations are under the microscope. Will there be more Dantas or less Tammy on the floor? The best lineup must be deployed tonight because the CC Tour is in Atlanta. And what about Erica Wheeler, a former Dream player? How many minutes will she see? Lexi's role is also under watch. Here's a striking stat before we wrap up. The Indiana Fever have the highest average attendance across 29 WNBA games, while the Atlanta Dream sit at the lowest. Yet both teams are poised to make history with the largest WNBA crowd ever in Georgia. As Angel Reese said, "If drawing fans were easy, it would have happened already." Not every player can pull this kind of magic. But tonight, the hope is that fans who invested to see Caitlyn Clark get exactly what they came for.
The WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time, playing against the best teams in the WNBA.
Those relative season tickets now?
I mean, we might have to. Those are pretty expensive.
We'll make sure the
our
Fever gets
salaries,
working on that.
our salaries, it's like our entire salary to get those.
The 22-year-old rookie point guard for the Indiana Fever has been making headlines, and it's not just for her stellar performances on the court. Her bold statements and relentless competitiveness have ignited as much buzz off the hardwood
Caused a stir.
It's like our entire salary to get those. I'm not kidding.
We'll have someone work on that for sure.
We need people.
After being overlooked by the U.S. Olympic women's basketball team, Clark took a well-needed break to recharge and sharpen her game. And it clearly worked. She's been unstoppable ever since. Caitlyn Clark has already cemented herself as the rookie record holder in WNBA history and is now chasing an all-time milestone. With 12 games still left in the season, she shattered the WNBA rookie single-season assists record on Sunday, dishing out 9 to push her total to an astounding 232.
Caitlyn Clark now has the rookie record. The history of the WNBA as she's now going to try to set the all-time record. But
she's on pace to eclipse Alyssa Thomas's previous rookie record of 316 assists. But the drama didn't stop there. After missing a shot in the third quarter, Clark slammed the base of the basket in frustration, earning a technical foul. The referee said her outburst was disrespectful to the game, but Clark fired back, insisting it had nothing to do with her team, the officials, or the opponent. It was simply the drive of a competitor who felt she should have made more shots. Even after the technical, she thanked the referee, saying it fueled her determination to push harder. And then came the surprising twist. When asked if her teammate Lexi Hull would buy season tickets for her family after scoring a career-high 22 points in the victory over the Seattle Storm, Clark jumped in with a candid, unexpected response. "Those are pretty expensive. It's like our entire salary to get those. I'm not kidding. We need people to help." Her honesty, humor, and fierce competitiveness show exactly why Clark has captured the attention of fans everywhere.
There is a lot of appropriate attention on Caitlyn Clark and the Indiana Fever, and we found out that the Fever Storm game from over the weekend drew 2.2 million viewers, which is massive. The WNBA has 18 games this season where they've had more than 1 million viewers average, and 16 of those 18 have featured Caitlyn Clark. So you cannot deny the connectivity of Caitlyn Clark playing basketball and people wanting to watch. If she's playing, they will come, they will watch the game.
One thing is certain.
Caitlyn Clark isn't shy about speaking her mind or making her presence felt, both on and off the court. Her rookie salary of $76,550 in a 4-year contract totaling $338,500, boosted further by soaring jersey sales, raised some eyebrows, especially considering the millions she earns
from endorsements.
But making really peanuts, Dan, when meanwhile this is the reason why everybody's tuning into the WNBA. Caitlyn Clark, just on her own, making $76,000 a year, which, I mean, she's making tons of other money in endorsements, but when you look at male athletes, something that I think a lot of them tend to make a habit of is they say, okay, I'm going to spend my paycheck or my salary rather, and I'm going to use that to fund my lifestyle. And I'm going to set aside my endorsement money. I'm going to put that in the bank. I'm going to invest that money. But for these WNBA players, if all you're making is $76,000, you've got to dig into those endorsement dollars to fund a lifestyle. And I'm not just talking about a lavish lifestyle. I'm just talking about a normal lifestyle, which costs even more these days thanks to.
But don't expect the GoFundMe to appear anytime soon. Even if every fan from Indianapolis to Iowa chipped in $1,600 for a single season ticket, it wouldn't dent her finances. While still at Iowa, Clark had already raked in an estimated $3 million through name, image, and likeness deals, along with lucrative 8-figure contracts with Nike for her signature shoes and Wilson for her own basketballs. Projected over her career, her earnings could easily top $400 million. Her most recent college game drew an astonishing 24 million viewers, more than 3 times the audience for Serena Williams' final tennis match, and over 3 million tuned in to support her teammates like Lexi Hull. Endorsement opportunities for WNBA players are scarce, but Clark seems set to keep breaking records, earning big, and making headlines, all while staying fiercely supportive of teammates, joking that her social media might turn into a Lexi Hull fan page. "I earned it and I'm proud of it," she says. Fans even marveled at how a month off revitalized her game. Though her performances have been consistently outstanding, it was thrilling to see her named AP Player of the Week, a recognition that carries extra weight coming from the Associated Press rather than the league itself. That said, some still argue Kelsey Mitchell also had a strong case for the
Prize
honor
as well.
this week.
The WNBA is becoming popular enough to increase salaries. You know, that's what the NBA does, and the NFL. They increase their salary cap. One of the things that's interesting, the financials of the Indiana Fever, I don't know if you saw this, but there's a 1,193% increase in jersey sales with the Indiana Fever because of Caitlyn.
The Fever are the only team in the league this season with multiple Player of the Week winners. An impressive feat in itself, but Clark's award is undeniably well-deserved. Mitchell's back-to-back stellar performances showcased her skill and determination, especially given the uncertainty surrounding her status earlier in the week. Her confidence has been a driving force, making a huge impact for the team. While it would have been wonderful to see Mitchell recognized as well, highlighting her growth and contributions, Clark's achievement still stands as a testament to her extraordinary talent and influence
to her team.
on the court.
You're going to continue to see, like 2000, this is a big deal in Indiana, 225% increase in corporate partnerships. You know, every season ticket is sold out. Listen to this one. Concession sales. I like this one in particular, Charlie. 2,826 gallons of beer have been sold.
Wow.
Draft beer. That's an increase of 740%. Hot dog sales up 300%.
Although I may have Mitchell for this particular week, it's hard to argue against Clark's overall impact and dominance on the court. She has been a force all season, and this recognition only underscores her incredible talent. That said, despite Clark's star power and prominence in the league, she's unlikely to take home the WNBA award for the week, having only played in 2 games during the opening week. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell remains a secure fixture with the Fever. With the team allowed to keep 6 players, there's no way they'd let Mitchell go, especially given her current level of performance.